Coach Cook here from Baseball University. We have an interesting segment for you today. I'm joined by Tyson Goodlet. He is a star first baseman, right-handed pitcher from North Henderson High School, and he has recently committed to Southern Maine Community College. Tyson is coming off a first-team all-conference junior season. He was off to a good start in his senior year. The team was 4-1 before the coronavirus shutdown. And although it's disappointing, he has to be very excited to start the next chapter in his baseball career at Southern Maine Community College. Tyson has become Baseball University's first official signed prospect. We're very excited for him, and we brought him on today to try to share his story and answer a few questions that we feel his answers would benefit other families and other players in the recruiting process. All right, so first, congratulations on signing with Southern Maine. It's a very strong community college. Becoming a Seawolf has got to be exciting. So how does it feel to know that, even with the disappointment of the shortened senior season, that you will be writing an additional chapter to your baseball story and joining the elite group, the less than 7% of high school seniors that do go on to play college level baseball?
I mean, it feels good, I'm able to go to a place in a conference where there's a lot of D1 athletes coming out of the program and a lot of pro prospects coming out there too. So, I'll be able to go there and show out. It can be great.
All right, number 2 here, as you get ready to suit up and become a Seawolf, do some self-assessment. Describe your playing style. What do you believe made you recruitable? And what strengths do you feel you're bringing to Coach Walsh's baseball program?
One of the first things I think that made me seem recruitable is my ability to be coachable, and also my ability to bring hype to the team, especially in the dugout and the weight room. So I feel like I'll be able to motivate the team and to get everybody ready and focused into the game.
You're about to jump from high school to college. It's a tough transition. The game speeds up. What areas of the game do you feel you still need to address and refine in order to maximize your success at the next level?
Really as of right now, just mental awareness right now. Be able to see the game at that higher pace level and intensity probably will help, but I think I'll be fine, going into it. I need some time to adjust. So.
Portland, Maine. I hope you like lobster. It's a long way from Edneyville. Edneyville, North Carolina, out here in western North Carolina. Do you feel there are advantages for players that choose to leave home to play baseball and attend college?
I really feel like it depends on the player. In my case, I was kind of down for the idea to go venture off somewhere else and start new. So, most definitely, it gives you kind of motivation to go prove yourself there, and then knowing I did something there too, and then go back off to somewhere else after your 2 or 4 years. So, I'm excited.
What are the challenges that you think you will face having to be a college student being so far away from home? What are the main challenges you see?
Probably the first one probably becoming homesick, being that far away. Just like most people, I feel like going off to college to probably get homesick, but that and also just time management, like most college students are going to have, just trying to figure out how I'm going to focus on academics and athletics at the same time.
All right, number 6. What was the most confusing part of the recruiting process? Tell families out there, where did you start? What was helpful? What mistakes do you feel you made? And most importantly, knowing what you know now about the recruiting process, what advice would you give to a young high school player who's just starting out that journey?
Okay. Well, first, I started my recruiting my freshman year of high school, and I started using a recruiting website. The thing with that though is that I was getting a whole bunch of emails from college coaches that really mean much, but to go to camps and prospect camps and stuff whatnot, but really nothing ever happened. So even then it was kind of just confusing what to do, because I'll go to 6, 12 camps a year, but spend thousands of dollars, but nothing's happening. So that was most definitely the hard part. And learning from that now, I feel like I should have taken more initiative and actually try to reach out more to the coaches. Starting probably my junior year, I started actually emailing coaches and calling them and stuff. So that most definitely helps, because it sets you apart from everybody else, that aren't calling and emailing coaches. But Probably that. That's probably my best advice is to reach out to the coaches, and try to develop a communication with them.
Your top tool is by far your professional grade power. From what I've seen here at Baseball University, it is a plus tool. So I'm very interested, based on your conversations with Coach Walsh, what have you guys talked about in regards of developing this tool, and what training and player development opportunities do you think he has for you at Southern Maine?
The times me and him talking on the phone, we've been talking a lot about mental awareness at the plate, and about when I get up there, he wants me to work on my pitch selection, and also have to really more now recognize the pitch coming out of the pitcher, and able to actually hit those Aussie pitches that they're trying to set me off, like if they were pitching reverse or something. So he wants me to be able to go up there and do damage at a plate on any pitch that they throw at me.
We must remember, you are a student athlete, so let's talk about the student part. What are you hoping to study in college? What else are you looking forward to about the overall college experience at Southern Maine?
For my 2 years up there being at Maine, I'm planning on studying health sciences. And if you've ever seen the campus, it's beautiful. It's right there by the water, so, crowd and a lot of seafood, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, just going there, on my days off from school, go to the beach, relax, kick back and enjoy my time there.
Let's talk about your parents and your parents' involvement in the recruiting process. We see you already smiling. How are they helpful? How are they supportive? What was important to them in helping you find a school? Were there any clashing moments between son and parents when discussing potential options for school?
My parents were really split on this part of the recruiting process. So my dad, half for the instance, was really supportive, and really he didn't mind if I didn't play baseball in college or anything. He just wanted me to go somewhere where I could be happy. Then my mom's side of it, she wanted me, go play in college at D1 level and everything, and make the family proud. So that was definitely hard for the first half of the recruiting process. So, like I said earlier, my freshman and sophomore year, I was going to all these camps and stuff, but I wasn't getting a whole lot of interest from these D1 schools. And then it took about until my junior year when you came along and actually started helping me figure out a list of schools to reach out to and search. When my parents started realizing there's more than just D1, and we're really caught their eye with the JUCO schools. So trying from there, Coach Walsh, texted me, and from there is this.
Describe the importance of film and receiving an honest talent evaluation in the recruiting process. Can you explain how Baseball University, working with myself, how was that helpful to you in this process? And, would you recommend these services to other area baseball players, and why?
Most definitely. Like I said, my junior year, when you came along, I was pretty much lost in the recruiting process. And with you coming along, you helped me figure out what I should be looking out for and stuff I should be attacking, schools and stuff. So yeah, most definitely. You helped me a lot. Without you, I don't think I would be probably committed by now.
All right, let's talk real quick about your high school career. Like I said earlier, all conference standout at North Henderson High School. You got to play for Coach King for 4 years. Looking back at your time spent as a North Henderson Knight, what is your favorite baseball memory?
So this one's a two-parter for me. So at the end of my sophomore season, I got pulled to varsity to play in the last regular season game to move the team to the playoffs. Well, I came in, pitched it, but I hit a ground ball straight to the pitcher in the last inning with bases loaded to make us in the playoffs, and that lost us the game. So that whole summer, I worked my butt off and fall. So when we got there my junior season, we played at Inca, our last game on their senior night, and blasted a 450-foot home run off their senior pitcher, and that was probably the best feeling I ever had. Know that all that hard work paid off.
All right, so another question here about academics. Tyson, I know you're a good student. Your teachers respect you. Your coaches respect you. You're a 3.4 GPA. Student athlete, not athlete student, right? So my question for you is, when you started conversations with college coaches, how much was academics part of that conversation?
That was literally the first questions they asked me. They were like, so we saw you play and we're interested, but what are your grades like? And what were your test scores on the SAT and ACT, of course. So it plays a big part. Like, if you're selecting a school, it's going to be hard for you to try to find somewhere.
All right, Tyson, thanks for being with us today. I know for my aspirations for Baseball University, I'm hoping you're the first of many prospects that we can help out here in the Western North Carolina, Blue Ridge region. We think there's great baseball out here. We're hoping to bring in more prospects each year moving on, and we're really hoping that Tyson can really be a leader here and help bring more baseball out of this region. And we're hoping that his story brings more attention to the good baseball that we do have in this region. So thanks again, Tyson. Shake your hand, but you know how it is. But congratulations again on becoming a Seawolf, and they're going to be very happy with you.